This episode is brought to you by Bumble. So, you want to find someone you're compatible with, specifically someone who's ready for a serious connection, totally open to having kids in the future, is a tall, rock-climbing Libra, and loves rom-coms with vegan pizzas on Tuesdays just as much as you do. Bumble knows that you know exactly what's right for you. So whatever it is you're looking for, Bumble's features can help you find it. Date now on Bumble.
Your brain needs support, and new Ollie Brainy Chews are a delightful way to take care of your cognitive health. Made with scientifically backed ingredients like Thai ginger, L-theanine, and caffeine, Brainy Chews support healthy brain function and help you find your focus, stay chill, or get energized. Be kind to your mind and get these nootropic chews at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Do you not have the choice to pick who you want to date?
I do.
Right. So who are you blaming for who you're picking?
How do you know it's one small section of men? We were talking about this earlier. They show up with their representation. So they switch up on you.
Okay. So how much times that happened to you before you could spot it?
That is true. It can only happen but so many times.
Before you I think that's the excuse women like to tell themselves.
It's not an excuse.
For them to be consistently choosing the same poor quality
no
of man.
way.
Like, he changed up on me.
Oh
he had a wife.
God.
He know like you choosing the same person.
If a man is putting up a front in the beginning, how many times a nigga will come around and put up a front in the beginning before you be like, I've seen this before. Like, how many times?
They do say if you keep attracting the same person, it's inner work that you have to do with yourself. So there we
go. There we go. Can we get a round of applause for that? Like, you know what I'm saying? There we go.
I can't. It really be like
look, there you go.
Some people are just fraudulent.
There you go.
Well, listen, as a man, right? I pride myself on selecting quality women. Like, I'm gonna vet them properly.
Yeah.
If I choose a poor quality woman, I can't blame her. I have to blame myself. I don't have that luxury to be like, damn, you know what, Umar? There's a lot of Sukianas out here. Like, there's a lot of sexy reds out here. I had no other choice but to date a sexy. No, I have the choice. Like, welcome back to another episode of Dailyrapupcrew. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. And I got an Instagram now, man. After like 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, man. The Real Y Eli. I couldn't get Y Eli because some bot got it. So, I mean, it's all good. The Real Y Eli. Make sure y'all go follow me, man. I'm gonna try to post some content. Like, I mean, I'm gonna do my best, man. But anyway, last but not least, we got Keem with us.
New year, new you, man. I'm proud of you, man. Yes, indeed. And what it do? Shout out my brother Jew. Hope you get back soon. You heard?
Okay, I like that. I like how you did the homage, the tribute. Like, that's dope, man. Anyway, we got some special guests in the building. Let them know where they can follow you at.
I'm Henny Straight. You can follow me on Instagram at Henny Straight. So it's Henny STR8 with a T. And I have a podcast as well. Took a pause, but we'll be back soon.
Okay.
You be drinking Henny Straight?
What's the name of it? No. It's called Give It To Me Straight.
Wait, time out. You don't be drinking.
So you don't drink Henny Straight?
It's not about liquor, but this is not what this is about.
Okay.
You got Henny in name, but it's not about liquor.
It's about my complexion, but I do drink the liquor sometimes.
Straight?
Check us
Straight?
out. Check us out. It's cool.
It's cool. Next up.
My name is Destiny. I have a podcast as well. It's called Hey Girl Podcast. I just started literally a week ago, so definitely support and check out the page. You can follow me on Instagram at sezzy.desi_.
Sezzy, okay. I like that.
Sezzy Desi.
Sezzy Desi.
Hey guys, I'm Janae, and my Instagram is justj_93.
Last but not least, yeah.
Okay. I'm a mirror. My Instagram is TheRealMirror__.
Okay. Listen, before we get into these topics, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if y'all not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell because I don't be on y'all enough about that. And I need y'all to stay up to date with all the content that we drop. Join the membership, man. We need y'all to join the membership. Definitely supports us. We got early access to a lot of videos. As y'all can see right now, we got like a ton of early episode videos that didn't even drop yet. We like 5 episodes. Like, listen, join the membership. Y'all gonna get the episodes early. Y'all gonna get the behind the scenes. A lot of benefits to it. Make sure I listen to the podcast audio every Tuesday, 6 a.m.
Still doing it?
Oh, we ain't got the,
Still doing it?
Yeah, of course, of
Oh,
course,
okay.
of course. Yeah, we ain't got the merch on, but actually, no, damn, I don't got the merch on. I thought I had the hoodie on. Like, anyway, go get the merch. Dailyrapupcrew.co. Let me get to this first topic, right? Who or what killed club or party culture?
Who said that club?
Bring the mic closer to you. Yeah, we want to hear this. Yeah.
Who said that club culture was dead?
I think
It is dead.
yeah. There's a lot of consensus online that club culture, party culture is dead.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
It's not the
like-
same.
I would say it's not the same. I wouldn't say dead because when I'm out with my friends, we having a lot of fun.
What y'all
But
been
are
doing?
you
y'all
not-
making the fun?
If you're not doing it right, then that's your fault. And who are you around?
What's doing it right though?
Your friends not fun. When you go to the club, you go to hang out with your friends. What do you think your friends doing?
That's
It's
what you
very-
go to.
I don't think it's about the group of friends you with, because if you got the right group of friends, y'all gonna have
Y'all
fun
can stay
anywhere
at
you
home,
go.
like,
But
you
the
know what I'm
club itself, you spending a bag
Mm-hmm.
just to get ready. Club there and back. I mean, cab there and back. Like you spending mad money.
I mean, we spending money regardless.
So you go to the club to hang out with your friends?
Yeah.
And that's why club culture is dead. Like
Yeah,
you
you
know what
have
I'm
a get
saying? Like,
together.
yo.
My bad.
So it's dead because I didn't come to mingle with men that probably don't want to buy me drinks anyway.
Yes. Wait, that
no,
didn't want to
it's
buy.
not.
Wait. That didn't want to buy you drinks
Guys do not be trying to buy drinks and stuff like that, and that's why we just stay with our
because y'all
friends.
be in y'all sections buying each other drinks.
Mm-hmm. A nigga can't
They-
even
they-
give you
that what you be doing?
Then you going to drink.
Oh, okay.
And-
All right.
wait, and
Let's-
then-
wait a minute.
uh-huh.
Hold on.
Mhm.
But let me say something.
Mhm.
Because before, when girls was just trying to go to people's sections, then they talk about you and call you broke. So girls started
What?
buying their own alcohol. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you guys definitely
Yes.
act a certain way.
Absolutely.
Like you
Oh,
don't
when
know
we
how to
ask
act
a
when you get
guy
to a
for a drink?
section. So it's
I
and
mean,
that's just
if-
in general when guys are being approached.
I mean, if a nigga didn't invite you, and you just running up in the section, obviously gonna
Yeah,
look at you
that's
crazy.
wild.
Like,
well, then
you
how
gotta be invited to the section. You can't just be
That's
running
another
up.
thing I
Like,
don't
yo.
like.
The entitlement
you
is
see
crazy.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
you
It's
pull
not
up, like,
entitlement.
you
It's
smoking a
about-
hookah, like yo.
Nah, it really.
It's about that's just another way to mingle. It's not
So-
like a woman is gonna just help herself to your drink. Like just start. She's trying to like, that's what you go to the club for. You look, get all
no,
dressed up, looking good.
You don't
juicy
you don't
just to be
decide who
around
comes
five
into the
guys.
section. The guy whose section it is decides who comes into the section.
So why subject
But
yourself
we here to all
not
have a
being
good-
picked to come into somebody's
Yeah,
section?
that's the thing. Yeah.
I'm not saying that you should subject yourself. I'm saying that you're not gonna know if somebody's gonna buy you a drink anyway because you in the section with your girl. Somebody might want to buy you a drink, but you surrounded by your girls, and then when they approach you, you giving them stink looks and
How do you
I'm just
know?
hanging out
How do you?
because
know?
I be in the club. What you mean?
How do you
He's
know?
speaking from experience.
You're generalizing, just like we're generalizing.
She ain't disagree with me yet.
No, but that's not.
She ain't
necessarily
disagree with me
true.
yet.
That's not necessarily true. As long as
Okay,
you're
you be in the club?
I mean,
Oh my god!
I do be in the club. I do.
So how you telling me?
I mean, I do, and I just feel like I don't know.
Oh, you do? When last time you
Everybody's going to the club
went?
to be mixing and have a good time, and I do feel like, well, that's the idea, but I do feel like people are not present. It's all about perception, like trying to look
It's an
cool
ego
and
thing
and
too.
shit.
Like niggas be moving like this is my section. Like nobody is valid in my section. Like we all here to have a good time.
But my thing is, what's the point of the section when all of y'all are down looking at your phone, sitting there looking dumb?
that's what killed the club.
Where are the
Yeah.
vibes?
And
I see the
and
tequila, but
now-
where's the vibe?
I think now we getting somewhere, right? Because
Yeah.
I think what happens is, like I said, we was talking earlier. I think once you get to the root of it, it's social media, right? Everybody's too
Yes, people are
distracted
not
in their
present.
phone. People are not, like you said, present. They want to.
Yeah.
They rather record everything than actually
Mhm.
being in the mix or whatever the case is. Nobody's
Yes.
dancing anymore. Dancing
At
is not a
all.
thing.
Right.
And then when men are trying to be
They is
approachable
dancing.
and go up to them, hey, you want to dance? No, nigga, I don't need to dance with no nigga. Like, what
They-
you want?
But my
So
They
it's like, all
dancing.
right, let me ease off. You know what I mean? And so then now it becomes this rhetoric. This is what men are dealing with. We trying to go out and trying to vibe with you. You know what I mean? You probably have this look because 1,000 niggas done came up to you and try to talk to you. Now you already curved them. Whatever the
But
case is,
these
it's
are
not worth it. Like,
generalizations. My thing is for women and men in general, like why can't people just have some individuality? Like, all right, you came with your friends, okay, but
how
why
come to
do
a
you
social
not?
event to
Why
talk
do you
about
not dance?
individuality?
Like, come on, you feeling me? We're having a vibe. Like, why do you not dance? I don't get that. Like,
I have
have fun,
reason
let
why
loose.
I
Stop
don't
worried about how
dance.
you look.
Why
What's
don't
your
you dance?
reason?
Okay. I just think at this age, It's like why we can't dance like it wasn't the 90s where we danced like face to face. Like why you
slow
want me to
dancing.
rub my butt on you? Like I think that looks wildly inappropriate. Like
This is tacky.
it's yeah,
It's
right.
so
It's tacky. Yeah, it's tacky. Like
So it's a
no.
maturity thing.
I mean, I don't. This is gonna sound crazy, but do women know any other dances outside of twerking? Like,
Absolutely.
I'm being serious. Like, I don't know if y'all know
calling
any
us
other dances
out.
outside of twerking.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I haven't seen it on display, so I don't know what y'all talking
Well,
about.
you
Like,
just said that y'all don't dance,
what were they
right?
doing, though?
Nobody
They
dances,
were
so
just
you
like,
wouldn't know.
You know, it's like it was just like a
yeah,
that-
I'm gonna try that
two-step
thing next
regular
time I go out.
we talk in the thing at the same time, but
Mhm.
you know, I don't want to grind my butt on you.
Yeah.
I just
That's
But
fair.
you grind on your
But why
friends,
do you
though,
feel
right?
like you have to, though?
huh?
But why do you feel like you have to?
So how else do guys and girls dance? Which is why girls don't want to.
Yeah.
I dance like face forward all the time.
Oh well,
What type of moves you do?
Right.
But like
I'm
Keem,
I literally
Like,
just
what we
like,
do? Like a little-
just
but like
side to
Keem said, y'all got no
side.
problems dancing on your homegirls. So, but why isn't it an issue when a guy wants to dance with you?
Because
Like,
my homegirl doesn't have a dick that I can feel. It's very simple.
so he's attracted to you. Like, I'm not saying a nigga gotta have a stiff dick or nothing
feel like
like
it's
that.
not
Like,
wrong
you know what I'm
being
saying? But you're attractive woman. You're
Real.
dancing on him. That's human nature. Like
I
any
mean,
man is
I
gonna
hate
like, you know what I'm
human
saying?
Nature, but it's so crazy. When I was younger, I went to a party. My mom pulled me out like 13. Like this is inappropriate. I didn't understand. And then, like I said, as I got older, it looks wild. Like why are you rubbing your? I don't know you. Like
It only looks inappropriate because you could physically see it. Women be getting wet sometimes dancing on niggas, but we can't. Nobody can know that because unless you just blatantly like your
And,
shit is moist,
that's
like,
why I feel like this notion is inappropriate. Like it's too close. It's too much.
Man, that's
I
how
see what you're saying.
that's how
And he didn't even
parents
offer a
and
drink.
and grandparents met.
Right.
And meanwhile, didn't even offer
And-
a drink.
That's why you're not getting no drink because you don't want to grind on.
Oh wow! You see, that's ridiculous. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
ridiculous.
think a lot of times
You think I'm inviting you in my section to sit down?
Yeah, you can't be stush in the club. Like
That's what
everybody's there to have a
yo,
good
No,
time.
it's
but,
a-
I don't think
you're
it's not wrong to
assuming
do a
just because
little
someone's not
one-two.
grinding, shaking her ass on you that she's stiff. No,
Really?
there's people have other things to offer as well.
But you're assuming
Maybe
that
it's
a
just a
man
vibe.
is supposed to just give you a drink because you're a woman.
I did not say that. I did not say
You
that.
say you're not even gonna offer me a drink.
Well,
like,
you're showing interest. So if you're showing interest, then you should offer someone a drink. That's what you do in the club. You don't be talking in someone's face for 10 minutes and
Right.
you
And
got
then
a
walk
whole
away.
table. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's tit for tat. You got to take control once in a while as a man and be, like, I don't
I
understand.
feel like the club scene is about finesse. You will get the drink if you bust a little 1-2. I'm feeling her.
and I've
Oh,
seen
let me get
niggas
you
give out a
drink.
drink and then sure you just go to a next
then you
nigga
never
and
know,
get a
like,
drink from him. Like,
exactly.
women
Well,
be
that's
fishing.
my
that's the
place.
chance that you have to take. This is a club, okay? This is a club.
The club is a wild
This is the
scene.
game
People
of
be
the
doing
club.
anything
It
in
is
the
what it
club.
is.
So you're accepting the drink for somebody you're not interested in?
Well, me personally, no, but I'm not. But it's the thought that matters. Like I'll be upset, like you even came in my face and offer me one, even though I
So
don't
it's like
want one
so
from
you
you if
feel
I'm not interested.
disrespected.
Yes,
You say
Thing.
you say you'd be upset if you what?
Don't offer.
I'll
her
be
drink.
I'll be offended if you came in my face and you offer me a drink and you did all of this, like
So when
I
should he
can
offer you? Like when he meets you,
Yeah, I was
like, hey,
literally
how you
thinking,
doing? Like, can I get you a drink?
It's just a polite thing to do. Yeah, it's like it's just
It's
a
club
gesture.
etiquette.
It's just an etiquette. That's it.
I thought the
I don't
dance,
want
the dance
it.
is the
I'm
mating
good.
sort.
Yeah,
Like, you know
no,
what I'm
it is.
saying?
No, the
Like,
dance is that happens later.
So before the conversation, hey, you want
Want
a
a
drink?
drink?
Yes, exactly. No, you make a little small talk. No. No, you make a little small talk.
Mhm.
Do what you do, but you don't just start shaking
don't
your
like
ass
talking
for a
too
drink.
much in
How
the
does that
club.
come
It
first?
be
You make a
mad
little small
loud.
talk. You grown.
Mhm.
Hey, what you getting into? I
Mhm.
see you with your friends. By the way, can I get you a drink? And
Mhm.
let's
Yeah,
be
smooth
real.
with it,
If
yeah.
a guy is in that club, he had his eye on you. He probably has his eye on a couple girls, and that he's gonna make it. So come correct and come ready. Otherwise, goodbye. That's what I feel. Like I don't know.
Mhm.
I just feel like it's.
I think sometimes I think the clubs nowadays is just a scam. Honestly, like,
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
I agree.
Men are just spending all this money in hopes that they're gonna get laid. Because let's keep it a buck. Men go to the club they want to get laid at the end of the night. Like, we gonna keep it a buck. Like, you get what I'm saying? Women go to the club to have their ego inflated, because all you want to do is be able to have the option to reject the men.
So
men
don't do rejecting then? What do you guys do when there's 10 of y'all at the table? Y'all feel like big stuff. You just said you guys act a certain way and you don't want random girls coming to your table. So you just said
random people.
Random people.
But you're in a club. There's random people everywhere.
No, that's why I got a section to be away from the random people.
First of all,
so I could choose which random
first
people
of all,
I interact
let's be
with.
real. Some of these tables, most of these tables in New York City are a joke. You're on top of other people who are like, come on now. Let's be real.
We talking about sections though. We ain't talking about tables. We talking about sections.
Oh, there's no sections in New York City.
Yeah, no, it is.
You want to go there.
What?
There's no
sections everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Y'all doing it the wrong way.
Everything is on top of each other.
I don't know where you partying at, man.
In certain spots.
Everywhere in the city.
Nah, they got
nice
there's
side.
sections, man. There's places that are like how you're describing, but they got places with sections. Yeah.
Queens.
So either way, my point is to say that okay, that's fair to get their egos stroked. Women go, but so do men. It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
But that's why I say it's a scam. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, people are just there to either feed their ego or just.
So why did you go to Miami and drop $2K on a table?
Hey, that was confidential.
That was
oh, sorry.
Join the membership. Join the membership.
Cut that part out. Cut that.
I mean, I feel like as we get older, it becomes harder to.
She talking about NBA 2K.
Yeah, she probably.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, as we get older, it becomes harder to find places to have fun. So
that is true.
Like,
and I think people are burnt out of clubs, like, you know what I mean, like club culture and stuff like that. People like myself. I'm getting older. I'm like, that ain't even a wave, really.
It's not. They play TikTok music in the club now.
And them
they play what?
TikTok music.
Oh, TikTok.
Like and then all the DJs play the same music. Like it's just so trash.
That is true. The DJs, they do only recycle. They use like eight songs and then just play them in rotation. Like,
let's keep it real. Them knees ain't kneesing no more. Like, that's what it is.
That's
what it is. Like, everybody ain't got the begging knees, man. That's what it is, man.
Megan don't even got the begging knees. But you know,
wow. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, but I do think the DJs do play a part in that as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, when we think about the 90s, the DJs really had that motherfucker jumping. Like, you just felt like you had to dance in that motherfucker. The DJs, the mixes was crazy. They was playing the tunes that made people want to dance. You know what I mean? Yo, we was in Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. We was in Atlanta, and they playing Nuck If You Buck. How you supposed to dance to that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the women in the Nuck If You Buck. Nuck. I'm like, yo, how is you supposed to dance to this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, that's not good.
Shake that Laffy Taffy. Like, I'm just like, bro,
that's a banger.
Nah, that's a group banger. Yeah, no, it's a banger. But how am I supposed to dance to a woman like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you could
hit a little one.
Y'all can hit the what you call the dance again? Believe it or rock. You can hit it with a shorty and y'all vibing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's cool.
That tells our age.
That's really all it is that we're the end of our y'all era and y'all growing clubs and
would
need to go to lounges.
Some people in their early 20s feel the way we feel.
I'm 25.
No, because they don't know any better.
In their young 20s, they ain't
in the
buying
90s,
sections.
no one knew any better. It's just the times.
They can't afford them sections in their young 20s, so
that's true.
Probably house party. They probably in the house party. Maybe the house parties is where it's at. I don't know.
Somebody throw it.
Yo,
bring get-togethers
I think you let them off the hook with that social media thing, man. Women ruin club culture, man. It's simple.
Now it's women.
It's women. Like, yo, if y'all came to the club to mingle, like how men come to the club to mingle, it would still be the same.
How about both sides take accountability? Don't just put it all on women. Saying woman.
Yo, no man. Hold on. No man goes to the club with the intention to not meet a woman.
A lot of men be stood.
Women go to the club with the intention to not give a fuck about nobody else in that spit. Except for who they came with.
Wait a minute.
How do you know that? What are you talking about?
Yo, yeah. First of all, hold on. Y'all ever see there was this club in New York, and it was an all women's club, and there was pictures of it, and the women was in there. Just all of them were just on their phone. Like, nobody was dancing. They wasn't even standing. They was in their phone just listening to music.
That's how it would be with all men as well. What is that? What's the point with that?
No. If it was an all men club, it would have been empty because nobody would have went.
Why you have to come to a club with the intentions of meeting a guy though?
Or just a mingle.
Exactly.
Like I said, this is the reason that it's over with, bro.
Oh
like, yo, you wanna hang with your friends? Y'all can go to dinner. Y'all go to dinner. Y'all go to Dave and Buster's. Y'all go all the other shit, man.
I'm outside. I'm not scared. Like I'm mingling.
You can't come to a social event and not want to socialize. That's the issue.
That's not socializing.
We're not
saying
saying don't socialize. We're not saying that we didn't come here.
But it's not even dancing. It's like I can't even have a conversation with you because your mentality already is, nigga, I didn't come here to have a conversation with you. I don't need no man. Like that's how some women are.
It sounds like a personal experience.
No, I'm a man. I go to several clubs. He's a man. He goes to most of the men in the West watching have experienced this. And we can't act like women don't be stush and don't want to give men attention. Don't matter how they approach you. Y'all just have that energy like, yo, no, I came by myself.
I feel like men do the same thing.
What we do?
How? You guys can be standoffish as well. Like big groups of you guys in the section and y'all phone. Y'all think y'all look cool. You know what I'm saying? Trying hard not to look like you're looking, but you're looking like.
Y'all trying to impress.
But the difference is,
if a man is in the section and the girl and the girl he wants walks up, he's not gonna be like. Oh,
and that's what I was about to comment on that. Remember about subjectively unattractive?
Yeah, you see.
Now, when it's not the person you want, then what? You guys are acting some. All the girls do not meet the standard of who you want to talk to. So it's not like you're trying to give all the girls. You're trying to give certain girls attention, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You're entitled to your preference, but you don't make it seem like you came here to mingle with everybody.
But men are at least willing to socialize. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Women are not. Some women are not even willing to socialize outside of their homegirls. Y'all don't even want to talk to other girls in the club. Like y'all got y'all homegirls. Y'all spinning y'all smoking y'all one hookah with 80 y'all, and y'all just like, you know what I mean? Like it's just
don't
like,
do it like that.
I understand completely what you're saying.
No, me and my friends, we don't do that.
$40.
That should be like $50 some places. Why am I paying to smoke dust?
Yo, we went to a restaurant in Miami. They were trying to charge $150 for hookah. Like, that was
that's how it is.
Listen,
everywhere.
let me get to this next topic because we can honestly talk about this shit all day.
No, for real.
You know, what are some common downfalls of a friendship? What do y'all think?
Low key haters.
Yeah, jealousy.
Jealousy.
That's big. Yeah.
And again, everything falls into like people losing touch. I feel like a lot of people truly don't understand how to even be a real friend anymore, you know? So some people, honestly, I just don't even blame them because I don't really truly feel like they mean harm or ill. They just are just so out of touch. Just, you know, they're not, you know, deep, intellectual enough, thoughtful enough, nurturing. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know how to. They're out of touch with themselves, and therefore you can't be a good friend. You know, if you're like that.
You can't show up for other people if you can't even show up for
100%.
It's hard to be a good friend sometimes when you got your own shit going on. Though I feel like, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you got to give people grace sometimes. Like for real, everybody be going through so much, and then you have somebody talking about why you ain't call me. Like, bitch, I'm dying over here. Give me a second.
I don't even feel like truly a real true friendship. It takes a lot of effort. To me, real true friendship, you should be able to like say a lot of nothing. Sometimes, and sometimes you have to understand that person and like it is not in a place where they can, or just being there or doing little shit even without being asked, because you know that person, like small gestures, having them come pick up food, or you dropping it off, or just you know just going. Just show up. Doesn't have to always be a lot of.
So let me because I want to get you involved because I feel like you wasn't involved, man. Like, so what are some common downfalls of friendships to you?
For me, it would be like if my friend winds up being cool with somebody I said I don't like. That's a downfall.
Oh yeah, that's shady.
I can't be friends with somebody that's cool with somebody I don't like.
Got you. All right. Now I think that's I feel like this the same way, but I'm always curious to have this conversation with women because women, y'all struggle at keeping some of y'all friendships with y'all homegirls, especially if any dinner party is guaranteed somebody's gonna lose a friend in that dinner party. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, women always seem, especially when I go on social media, I always see women almost begging for female friends. It's like, oh girl, let's be friends, or like it's almost like y'all begging for that. Like, you know what I mean? And with guys, we usually have our circle. We don't really, you know, if we meet like another guy or whatever, we cool. But friendships, we have our circle already, and we just comfortable with that circle, and we don't require as much in our male friendships.
I admire that about men. Y'all be having friends from like grade school, kindergarten. It's like, how did y'all make it through all those phases of life?
Yeah, I've always admired that as well.
Like literally, like how I've lost so many friends throughout the years just as I've grown as a person, and it's like, damn.
I think people also just outgrow each other. Like, sometimes things aren't as deep as people make it out to be. Like, sometimes people not meant to be around you forever. If you met somebody when you was 7, it's a chance that y'all changed between it. So maybe when you 27, this person is not right for you no more.
But why we can't just come together and have those talks and accept each other through those different phases
That's
of
the
life?
thing, because women don't really truly accept their friends for who they are. They're always trying to be like, all right, I'm in this phase of my life and I need to surround myself with everybody who's in that same phase. You know, men, they tend like everyone's going through different phases and they accept that. That's it. They talk, they're just there for each other. Women are always trying to cut something off because of something. It's very conditional.
I totally understand that.
And it's
horrible.
horrible.
I just had
friendship.
Sorry.
Love and the friendship. Sorry.
I just had a conversation with someone and like they were saying that it was hard to be around people that weren't as ambitious as them. Mind you, they're talking to me. I was like, what? I was like, yo, you gotta be careful.
And that was a woman that said that?
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be careful about how you say stuff. Like, I know you didn't mean anything towards it, but just because I'm not on the same journey as you, you can't say somebody is not as ambitious as you.
100%.
The crazy part is
and everyone has roles.
Yeah, I only ever hear that rhetoric coming from women. Like men don't never say something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yo, we understand each of our friendships. And we like, all right, well, if you're not as ambitious, I'm not gonna cut you off as a friend. It's just like, all right, you just stay over there, you cool, but I'm not cutting you off. Some women be like, damn, you ain't, if you want some B. Simone type shit, you're like, yo, if you're not an entrepreneur like me, we can't be friends. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to B. Simone. But you know, it's just like, you know, it's just, you know, women friendships are way more complicated. Like y'all definitely require a lot more.
And they like really like relationships just without sex.
No, it really is. Because we're
Maybe I should
emotional
start having
beings.
sex.
Like that'd be me. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be quick to cut people off because it's just like I have a low tolerance for bullshit, and I show up for my friends. So I feel like if you're not meeting me the same way I'm meeting you, then it becomes like you gotta go. Because why am I putting in 80% and you only showing up 20%?
Because now it's like the person is taking advantage of you, and that's why like. It may not seem like a big thing with the whole birthday dinner, but it becomes a big thing because it's like, yo, I come to your birthday dinner every year. Like, I have a birthday dinner, and you don't come to my birthday dinner now? Yes, it's a problem. I don't care what you're going through. You know my birthday every year.
Like, I'm saying,
and my thing is, too...
I just had heart surgery.
Because a guy will understand if his girl can't make it, bro.
If you got something crazy going on, but people just be making excuses to just be bad friends.
Literally.
Like, they'll be like, oh, I felt depressed. I'm depressed. And it's just like, yo, man, everybody...
That's a real thing.
I'm not saying it's not, but if the doctor didn't diagnose you with depression, you are not depressed. So exactly, you can't just now it's my birthday, now you depressed.
And can we talk about these birthday dinners? Fuck these birthday dinners. If this is the only time I'm seeing you this whole year, you didn't have time for me any other time, then bitch, take me off the list.
All of a sudden,
that goalpost
like no money.
Like we just like, yo,
if I don't come to the door, if I do come, but that's the only time I come.
If my friends say, yo, my pockets ain't really hitting right now, I can't make. I'm like, all right, it's all good. Like,
different, showing grace, but you know,
it's not. It's you making it extreme.
No,
it's not like I'm just people just don't care. But like I said,
fuck your depression.
Nah,
no.
Like I'm saying, like, because you know that person and you know that it's just a pattern. That's what I'm saying. When it's just excuses,
it's like certain things become excuses, or when it becomes like I said, an over and over thing, over and over again. Like I said, I have birthday dinners. You don't come to mine, I'm coming to yours every year around my birthday for whatever reason. Your pockets is messed up.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
What it be for me is like you pop out all year. All year. We outside damn near every weekend. There's one day that counts. You can't show up. That pissed me off.
Secretly envious. That's all
That's
it is.
weird.
That's very weird. Yeah.
That's a little weird to me.
They probably should have stayed home one of them nights so they could stay here.
There low-key needs to be a study on female friendships. Like low-key, bro. Somebody
probably should have took one of the nights off, bro.
Scientist for this
That's all it
motherfucker,
is.
man.
Girls
Like,
be weird.
Listen, yo, before we get into this next topic, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Put your favorite part in the comments if y'all agree, disagree. Maybe I'm wilding, maybe Keem. I don't know, man. Just let us know. This next topic, right? I seen this floating around on social media, and this one woman said it's weird. She basically said it's weird that men are no longer obsessed with women anymore. Do y'all feel that way?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, and why do you think that is? Do y'all have any Do y'all have any reasons?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me.
Of course, I have a reason.
Okay.
I feel like the reason they not obsessed is because I hate to say it again. And I hate to seem like I'm being judgmental to women when I'm a woman myself, but I feel like social media and there's no mystery. And then also, I feel like a lot of things that we as women as a whole that we say that maybe sometimes it's just something that we're just putting on social media. It was just a joke. I feel like guys really be turned off by those things. Like they really judging you by the things you put
Justin
up.
LeBoy quotes, right? Like
Yeah, like I feel like they're really judging you like by those things.
They watch from afar.
And
definitely do.
And also like just feeling like it's this pressure of feeling like they gotta take care of you. Like I wouldn't want to be obsessed with nobody if I feel like as soon as I walk to them, they're gonna be like, my light bill is due.
You spitting.
That is a real thing.
$2,000.
What's your thoughts on this? Why do you think men are not obsessed with women anymore?
I don't think they ever really was obsessed with women. I don't think so.
They should write songs about it.
I feel like they did a lot of things for us back then, but now that females have their own stuff going on, it's like, all right, she got her own. I'm not really gonna put too much effort into her. But as far as obsession, I don't think they was ever really obsessed.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
That is interesting.
Anybody else got any?
I think that women are just too accessible. So men don't like to work hard, think too hard. They don't want complications as it is. So the fact that there's Instagram, all these platforms where they could just have a fucking beautiful woman, access to her whenever they want, and then not have to put too much effort, I feel like that's what it is. Because then you have, Shirley freaking telling you, you have to do this and do that and da-da-da to have access to me. That is I'm not feeling that. When I could have this girl and we could be hanging out tonight and doesn't take much effort at all, So ultimately, we are the problem because women hold the power. But just basically, it is what it is. It's women are too accessible. That's what I feel like it is.
I agree with that.
I think the best thing and the worst thing women ever did was being sexually liberated, because y'all just made it a lot easier for men to just get access to y'all bodies because y'all fell in love with this feminist BS movement. Now everybody wants to be sexually liberated. Now you want to have 1,000 bodies. Okay, well now everybody gets a body. Like, you know what I mean? So I think, men are not, I do agree, men are not obsessed with women because first of all, being obsessed with somebody just sounds like toxic, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
you're
like, damn, like
crazy obsessed.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when Eminem was obsessed with Mariah Carey and shit like that. He was just fucking crazy and shit like that.
Crazy.
But and then I don't think women
allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't think some women are really putting themselves separating themselves. Like most of the women look alike nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't value their body naked. There's nothing left for the imagination. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I don't think that there's really anything really to be obsessed with women over nowadays. Like, you know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna have to disagree with y'all, man. I think men are obsessed with women. I just think that it's just a lot of options. That's all. I mean, men, straight men, do everything they do in life for women. Like, at the end of the day, everything you doing is for a woman, bro. Like, you getting your hair cut, you buying nice clothes, you getting a nice car, all that shit is for women. So it's an obsession there. I don't think
it's an obsession.
I think
it's not an obsession. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say it's obsession. Like, yeah, you do things for women, but you're not obsessing over them. Yeah. It's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, your whole thought process is for women. The reason you go to work, the reason you wake up in the morning and go to work is so you can have money, so you can provide for a woman and their family. Like, it's an obsession. Like, to me, that's obsession.
It's not.
I haven't heard about that.
I think men are obsessed with exclusivity, but there's nothing exclusive about a woman nowadays. Like, you know, well, some women.
There's nothing exclusive about men either.
Even when it's this, a wholesome girl, because I have a plethora of friends. Even when it's a wholesome girl that leaves things to the imagination or whatever the fuck they talking about, it's still the same thing.
They get treated
so.
They get treated the same.
Yes.
The same how?
I mean, they have the same stupid issues. And like, it's not even like just because they don't have certain type of pictures that people comes and approach them correctly. Like, it's still they probably dealing with that same. They probably dealing with that same man. Like a bunch of women is dating a small percentage of men, the male population. And and I guess that's our fault.
I mean,
are y'all not picking them?
Oh my god!
Do you not pick the men you date?
That's not our fault. I don't care.
What?
So,
Yeah, she was preaching when Umar was like, yeah, it's not our fault. Like, he was right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
do you not have the choice to pick who you want to date?
I do.
Right. So who you blaming for who you're picking?
How do you know it's one small section of men?
We was talking about this earlier. They show up with their representation, so they switch up on you.
Okay. So how much times that happened to you before you could spot it?
That is true. It can only happen but so many times.
Before you,
I think that's the excuse women like to tell themselves.
It's not an excuse
for them to be consistently choosing the same poor quality.
No
of man.
way.
Like, he changed up on me.
Oh
he had a
my
wife.
God.
He know
That's
like
not
you choosing
true.
the same person.
If a man is putting up a front in the beginning, how many times a nigga gonna come around and put up a front in the beginning before you be like, I seen this before. Like, how many times?
They do say if you keep attracting the same person, it's inner work that you have to do with yourself. So they
there we go.
that.
There we go. Can we get a round of applause for that? Like, you know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go.
Now, it really be like
I'm sorry.
Look,
there you go.
Some people are just fraudulent.
There you go.
Well,
This is why I can't
as a man, right? I pride myself on selecting quality women. Like, I'm gonna vet them properly.
Yeah.
If I choose a poor quality woman, I can't blame her. I have to blame myself. I don't have that luxury to be like, damn, you know what, Umar, there's a lot of Sukianas out here. Like, there's a lot of sexy reds out here. I had no other choice but to date a sexy. No, I have the choice. So you get what I'm saying? Just like women,
But you're
they
talking
have the
about
choice.
physical qualities.
No, I'm just talking about in general. Like,
there's certain things that you don't know. People show you what they want to show you.
Correct.
Okay? Especially these days, people are very fucking damn near narcissistic. Okay? And people get fooled all the time. And some people don't even know what
People get fooled all the
who
time?
they are.
Yeah.
So the switch up probably wasn't even
I'm guessing
intentional.
that guy.
All right? So it's like, it's not, that's not fair to say necessarily.
But how many times? How
Fool
many
once,
times?
yeah,
That's what I want to
yeah.
know, man.
A lot of
Because
times.
Well,
a lot of times, right?
Not a lot of times.
And
That's crazy.
I can tell you right now, it ain't happened to me a lot of
You know why
times.
that
Yeah,
happens a lot?
once you
Because
I can tell you right now,
women-
it ain't happened to me a lot
But
of
women
times.
are more emotional beings, so it makes sense.
every excuse except
No, it's
taking
not an
accountability.
excuse. We
like,
are
you know what I'm saying?
different.
Like,
You were
What's
trying to make us.
accountability?
We
What
are
are you saying?
different. Men and
Huh?
women are
What
different.
exactly are you saying?
like for accountability.
Yeah.
Hey,
like, what-
listen, I attract the characteristics that I like in men
Mm-hmm.
are usually toxic characteristics that is no good for a healthy long-term relationship.
And
Like, you know
I
what I'm
turn a
saying?
blind eye when I see these red flags because I'm
that's
so
not-
blinded
I ain't gonna lie,
by
they spit
the
right
other
now.
characteristics that
He
I
had
like. You know what I
money.
mean?
He had money. He loved buying me with money, and like you fall.
He
off
bought
the
he
same,
bought me
like-
flowers. He opened my door, and then he just stopped doing it. Like I'm like,
Well,
oh, like,
okay,
Yeah.
that's a good example.
Right.
Okay.
How can you be
Now
prepared for that?
Now that's
Yeah.
a good example.
How can you
be
You tricked
Exactly.
How can you be
vet
prepared
the
for that?
guy
You
He
tricked
is right.
me.
You
and
have to
stop
date-
jumping in a relationship in
Off
2
of
weeks.
materials, like, you know what
But
I'm
You
saying?
gotta
I
date
don't
them
do-
long enough.
Relationships is different.
Niggas
though.
want to tell themselves every time. If you date them long enough, they gonna tell
Every
themselves.
time, but it's only so long you can keep up this facade. Man.
Yeah, but by that point, everybody's facade is a different amount of time. By this point, a person could be in love. I'm in love
So
now.
this is the thing.
It depends on the
Women, especially women in our community, y'all got all this education. Y'all so knowledgeable. You got this. Y'all entrepreneurs, but y'all still are getting finessed by the same types of niggas. Like I don't understand this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what is going
Women's-
It's
on?
because we follow
Y'all got
with
astrology
our,
into women's
our heart.
intuition. Y'all educated. Y'all got every damn
Women
thing.
are emotional.
Yeah.
beings.
right.
And we
Lead
follow
with
our heart than our
emotions.
brain.
That's the
I feel like
only
it's
I'm
a
not
constant
that.
battle between the brain and the heart. Your brain gonna tell you, girl, this is not the man for you. You need to dip. But that heart, you gonna be like, oh, but he did this. That one little thing, you gonna run with it.
So take that accountability and say, okay, I saw the red flags, but I still decided to rock with it and see how far it's gonna go.
No, I
and then I got
agree.
burned. That's it.
I
But that's
mean,
you.
Either way, you get burned either way. Whether you leave quicker or earlier, it's still gonna happen.
But at
So
least
you
you,
might as well
no,
just
I
rock out.
think, but where it benefits you, at least you caught it
Of course.
ahead of time.
Of course
And
it
you're like, yeah, I'm
benefits you.
out.
Of course, it benefits you, but you still got food.
I think
That's the game in dating.
with some women, it's easier to just blame the quality of men instead of looking in the mirror and taking accountability for the men that you're attracting. There's a lot of great men out here, like you know what I mean. There's a lot of great women out here. Sometimes we don't know how to attract those women. We're not in the areas to attract them. Like we probably in fucking a hookah lounge where there's not the best quality of women or
Even
men
in
there.
church,
Like you know what I'm
get
saying?
fooled in
Like
church, there be a lot of imposters.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
true, though.
men and women get fooled.
That's
like you know
true.
what I mean. But men, we don't have that luxury to be like, man, we're emotional. I just fell for this
Well,
type of
that's
woman.
the-
Like you know what I
that's the
mean?
thing.
Like
You don't have that luxury, but that's what makes us men and that makes us women and you men. We have different characteristics. That's
Yeah,
just what it is.
that don't
It's
mean
not a
you
luxury.
cannot take account. Yeah, we
But
both are
it's not-
human and we
I'm
both
not
can
talking
take
about
accountability.
But I'm just talking about differences that leads to why we make the decisions we make. That's it. Simple as that. You know, that's all I'm saying. I understand about taking accountability. You're right.
It's fighting accountability, dodging that shit like yo.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You believe in emotional intelligence?
Yes.
All right. So, at what point does a woman become emotionally intelligent?
When you
do you think?
getting your heart broken.
Oh, you always. But your emotions is leading. My bad.
Yeah, we're very complicated creatures. So.
Yeah, we always emotional.
She's still dunking that shit. Like
emotions is the ones that's letting you down.
Yes,
it takes a while.
That's the story of our life.
That don't sound contradictory.
That smile is just bad funny.
Everything
you just never
is
stop
always
smiling.
No, literally, he's so cheesy.
This don't sound contradictory to you though.
But that's the whole.
Oh yeah. Oh, women just contradictive is what you say. Oh, all right.
That's an easier conclusion.
Accountability.
That's not fair.
Listen,
now we're not as like what do you say, cutting edge as men are. Predictable and all that. We are very complex. We have.
I feel like I noticed. I feel like I've noticed something.
What
I feel like you guys are just trying to blame women.
It's all right.
Well, the same way women are trying to blame men.
No, we're not.
What you trying to do?
No.
Everything is a woman.
I think that's what happens in these conversations.
We on to y'all. We on to
This is what happens a lot in society, and I'm noticing this a lot with social media. It's very okay for women to voice their frustrations with men, and they have no problem saying that.
Here we go.
But the moment a man has a different opinion, then it's like, y'all trying to put the blame. We just had a whole. Everybody on this panel was just trying to blame men 5 minutes ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
y'all just said all men.
Who's gonna win? At this point, we need a point
How
system.
about we just come
It's
together?
like a tug of war.
Right,
We just,
exactly,
like, you know what I'm
because
saying?
it's not a win or lose
No,
there.
but we trying to just say accountability. We trying to say that men can take accountability.
I haven't seen any accountability from you guys.
we trying to tell y'all to stay away from the guys y'all choosing because obviously it's not working for y'all. And y'all over here talking about, we blaming y'all. What are we blaming for?
You don't know if I'm not happy.
I don't even know who y'all
You
are.
happy?
Right. I ain't
You in a relationship?
I never said
You in a
I was
relationship?
unhappy.
We don't know.
You in a relationship?
Every girl
You in a
is
relationship?
different,
Oh, why you
Why
have
you
business?
trying to get people in
Huh?
trouble?
Right, I am doing.
Next
I am
question.
doing what I'm doing.
But you happy. But you
I
happy.
am happy.
Okay, all right. As
That's
long as you
good.
happy,
I
man.
love that for you.
All right.
Mm-mm.
As long as you're happy. Are you gonna be happy in the next 3 months?
I should be.
Okay, all right.
Yo, we
you
do
happy? What kind of
Dailyrapupcrew.co.
question is
We do sell that cat food, by the way, for the ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
That's what y'all want to buy. Like,
They
come
same
cop it.
name
Like, you know
that
what I'm
we
saying?
said.
Like, yo, what was the name we had?
Daily Rap Cats.
The
Yeah,
Daily Rap
like,
Cats.
Listen, let me get to
fire.
let me get to this
Everyone.
next topic. But I think just real quick, just to have a solution, I think everybody should just take accountability, do the self work. You know what I mean? If that means maybe we might have to go to therapy, both men and women, to realize why you're attracting a certain quality of people. I think we both have to just do the work and take accountability. The next topic, why does it seem like, or do you think that women are friendlier to women that have a certain aesthetic, like the quote unquote bad bitch aesthetic? Because there was a quote by was it Erica Banks, and she was like, yo, she can't hang around women that are not baddies, that basically don't got the BBL body. And then you got Saucy Santana saying like, damn, she not even a bad bitch, she don't even got a BBL, like, you know what I mean? So, it is, it is interesting when we look at women that do have this aesthetic, that they do get treated with preferential treatment, like either by guys and both by women. Like, you know what I mean? Women tend to be more friendlier to women that have a certain aesthetic to them than they are to a girl that looks like, some craziness. I can't even give an example. So do y'all see that as in y'all day-to-day life? Do you think women with a certain aesthetic get preferential treatment?
I feel like
Not
they
with
do
me.
because they look up to them. They
Well,
aspire
it
to.
depends.
In this day and age, I feel like they do. Like your go-to woman is the girl with the 10-inch waist, 40-inch ass, 30-inch bust down. Oh, she fired, and she got money, and she got 50K, like, or not 50, but a high following is like it's inspirational to like your average young girl. Like in today's age, I think I don't agree with it, but that's.
I'm gonna go a step further and say I don't think women genuinely like other women unless they fit a certain aesthetic. Like,
I agree.
They
with
don't
that.
genuinely yeah, exactly. It's just a mindset because it's just basically they're intimidated, or what else can they offer besides that mindset? And so they want to be surrounded by other people who think like them. So most of those girls, if they're in obviously with the BBLs, it's a lifestyle or whatever. So, you know, they probably don't have much else to offer a lot of times, sometime, I'm not going to say all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. And because why would you care? If you really want quality friendships, why would that come out your mouth?
Yeah.
That just goes to show a lot about you.
And it's just
So,
the image too.
Are we referring to
weird.
Are we referring to them and what they're being friends with? Is that what we're talking about? Because I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, do women only like women that fit a certain aesthetic?
So we talking about all women?
The women that fit that aesthetic, you sure?
Yeah, the women
like
that
the
fit that
baddie
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
Okay. So I think that women like other
But
women that
specifically BBL
fit
aesthetic.
their aesthetic is because, I mean, as weird as it may sound, they kind of don't fit in with other people, and some people won't admit it, but sometimes other people that don't have certain things that they got going on do feel insecure. And they not gonna admit it, but they do. So it's easier for them to hang out with people that already got all that stuff going on.
Exactly.
It's an image thing too. If you surrounded
Right.
by a bunch of baddies, like they just probably feel like they're gonna attract a certain type of dude or like a certain type of crowd, or they may be taken a little bit serious. Like I got nothing but bad bitches. Like
So you would treat those women like differently, like you'd be more friendlier to those women.
Well, me personally,
not
what?
you,
I'm like, wait,
not
what?
you, but women in general. You think that's why they're more friendlier to those type of women?
I do agree. I do feel that way. I feel like girls probably want like the baddie friend, like whether it's her best friend or a group of friends. Like
So pretty women get special treatment from men and women. That's crazy.
I mean, that's
crazy.
they do. I've seen it firsthand. It's very embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Why
but
do
it's
people
not
say-
necessarily
people
special
shame
treatment. It's
people for their
very weird energy. It's like almost like they're envious. Like they say they like their enemies close. Like it's a weird energy. Like they're probably like low key sometimes jealous of you. It's it's a weird kind of energy. It's not
What you
like
talking about?
So you mean they being fake friendly to them?
yes, like I feel like just like I watched something interesting today about like good-looking women, for example, beautiful woman. You either have people who hate you or literally like
keeping their
or
enemies
like are
close.
neutral of you. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You have a different kind of struggle. You're treated differently just from
That's
being
a little
My
weird
thing
to
is,
me. If
why
that's the
why
case.
do people make
Someone always
everything
hates
so
on you.
deep? Like why? Like what's wrong with somebody having a preference? Like I really
Because
didn't
you're
find.
discriminating.
I feel
against-
like that's very
I mean,
shallow.
everything is discriminatory. Why people act like discrimination don't exist or whatever? I don't care how it sounds. Everyone is entitled to their preference. If I only like dark-skinned guys, I only like dark-skinned guys. That's my business. I should not have to feel like I need to include light-skinned guys because people think it's my
What about their
first of all,
personality? The shit that
the
friendship-
craziest part is men have been saying that and y'all been killing them over this colorism shit. And women can freely be colorist and it's my preference. So, men don't have men don't have that luxury. The luxury that you have as a woman to have a preference for a darker skin complexion.
See, but I just
Men
said
can't
that.
have a preference
I'm
for
not saying that
lighter-skinned
that's my
women, like, you know what I'm
preference. I
saying?
just said it for
Everybody
context
can
of the
have a preference.
of the conversation. Everyone is can have a preference. What do you mean? I don't understand that
But
because
we
you just made it a color thing. I was talking about preference in general.
You said dark skin. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
like a
that's
dark
only
skin.
like I said. I just ended up using color, but maybe okay. I like.
But how you gonna blame him for making it a color thing? And you brought
No,
up this.
because it's not a colorist. Because he said we have the
But you-
luxury of.
But
being
you never
able
said,
to
oh,
say
well,
that.
for example, I can say blah blah. Oh, you said was I could say I like that. So he, you know what I mean? One
but
can
it's
assume
a
that's what you
preference
like.
thing. Why is people always shamed for their
Nah, but
preferences?
I think it's different when it comes to preference and dating preferences and just being a friend. Like why would a physical appearance be a standard of your friend?
I mean,
Yeah.
for
It's your
that,
character.
maybe
Your
for
character gotta be
everybody,
friends with someone like
for
that.
everybody, it probably shouldn't be like that. But for Erica Banks, I understand why she said that. She has a certain image that she's keeping up, so she wants a certain amount of right. She wants certain people around him, just like P. Diddy and all the other male celebrities. They don't just walk around with people they met from outside. They have certain type of people around them. But
they got their friends. They ain't saying like, yeah, my friend got to look a certain way. That's my friend. Like
they got their friends. They got their other money men around them. Like, what you talking about?
I get you have an image to uphold, but your character got to
That's
be
very-
up there. You
that's
can't be no
so-
shitty ass good looking girl.
That's not genuine. I don't feel like that's a genuine. Like, I think a friendship
yeah.
that's very strange. Like someone is, I wouldn't, musician, whatever the hell you are, Erica Banks. I don't know who she is, but that's just to me like you're not a genuine person. Like if something as wholesome as a friendship, you're saying something like this, and I don't trust anything that from you.
Agreed.
And this is
you're
No,
literally you have to
maybe
control
hanging with the
something as
other
far as
IG
your
models.
friendships. Like that's crazy.
I just feel like they like I said, I'm not talking about me, myself. I'm talking about in the context of what he said with Erica Banks. Like, I feel like, you know, certain people in certain limelights, they got to do things different. They do things differently than how we do things. But when you actually verbalize things, people get sensitive.
Yeah, I think that and I do agree. There's some people that do have that preference, but I think that also adds to the social pressures of women, because now not only are, you know, men judging a woman's appearance, now evidently women are judging other women's appearances.
Yeah.
So it's like now I feel more pressured to go under this knife, which is a dangerous procedure that nobody ever talks about. You know what I mean? And, you know, risk my life to have a certain aesthetic so people are more friendly to me, or I could be in certain sections, or like I get certain access to job opportunities. It becomes like, you know, and this is why I understand why women have it harder when it comes to social standards and stuff like that, because there's a lot of pressure. I get it from both genders, like, you know what I mean? So with how much time we got? Listen, I do want to get into a topic you had about this whole catcalling situation, right? I forgot how we worded it, but it was like, should men have the luxury, I guess, to catcall women, or how did you describe it? Like,
So basically, I was saying, especially being in New York, it just seems like, you know, men will try to, like, you know, talk to you, you know, when knowing damn well they are not in your bracket. Like, I feel like you're not even in their lane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you look like you just rolled out of bed. Like, like, what makes you think? You know what I'm saying? You look at how you portraying yourself, and you see my whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm makeup done. I'm ready to go out, and you think that I would want someone like you to freaking come and approach me.
So basically, why do men feel comfortable catcalling women, like, even though they're out of the league?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
straight up.
Like, Ace,
And also when they know they're not interested, they don't read the room.
They don't.
It's been times that like maybe like a bum, or like, you know, somebody asking for money, like they'll be dead asking for money, then they see me walk by, they be like, "Can I get your number, beautiful?"
Like, why?
I'm not gonna lie, that make me want to go back in the house and like figure out like what made you
know that ass though.
feel like
I feel
good.
for real.
Yeah,
I feel disrespected. Like, why?
First of all, bums they should have other things to worry about.
Yeah,
Trying to get, what phone they even got? Like, they bums. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where we even gonna go?
Bums is shooting their shot.
Hello.
Where we going?
So you had a good point, right? You said some people have like confidence. So
I'm the opposite though.
No.
Anybody could come up to me and talk to me.
What?
I'm I'm not saying it like
Why?
that, but I'm not like rude. Like, I'm not gonna like shut you off because you look like you just shopped at the dollar store.
shout out to you,
like
man.
Nah,
Like,
I
you could be
can-
blocking
you
your
can talk
blessings.
to me.
You
No,
could be
you
blocking
can-
your
people
blessings.
could talk to
Sorry,
me.
no.
I have conversations with people. I have a homeless guy that I
Exactly.
speak
That's
to
what
every
the fuck
day.
is.
It's being
With you and these
friendly.
homeless
It's some.
Right.
I work in a nonprofit organization,
sense.
so I'm around stuff like that.
Right.
But trying to holler at me and me being friendly is two different things. Like you
100%.
said,
I mean,
they
you
got
gotta draw the
different
line
things.
and tell them
They don't know
Like,
when to draw the line.
Some of them don't.
They don't know when
but-
to draw the line.
Mm.
But also,
Some of
my
them
point
don't.
is, and since we want to talk about, you know, men this, women this is a luxury that women don't have. You know, we don't have the luxury to be able to, like, you know, go up to any guy, or we think a guy that looks like freaking Idris Elba, or some guy that's very handsome. We don't do that. Like,
Wait,
we
wait,
have
no.
some-
You can shoot
we
yourself.
can,
no.
but
Y'all
we
have
are
the
more
luxury.
conscious.
It
No, we
depends
don't.
on the- I
No,
do.
because you know how when I was
I do.
younger years ago, I used to do that. Like, if I was at a bar, I'd do that, and then instantly, even if the guy was eyeing me, instantly me going up to him, approaching him, it's like instantly a turn off. It's happened. It's like it's
That's
just
one
like
dude.
men are.
I can't
No,
shoot my shot.
You gotta get used to
happens all the
rejection.
time.
Like, that's
No, it
all,
was
like-
not
Yeah,
rejection.
nah.
It's just like
I've
the
heard
mean-
guys say that they feel like that's too forward.
Exactly.
That's
like,
what women-
oh,
That's
That's what
I'm-
women say to
listen.
justify not shooting their shot.
I'm
Like,
not
you know what I'm
justifying
saying?
going up
any-
to a guy.
oh
If I
my
think
God.
the guy,
Would y'all
cute or
want
whatever,
somebody
Where's
to
the
I'm
shoot their
going
shot
up
to
to
you?
Yeah. for
Yes,
sure.
absolutely.
Why would I be against that? Like,
Absolutely.
I'm going up to any guy I think look good.
You're making my job
I'm-
easier.
Can I ask
I'm
you a
going
question?
right up to-
So how do you shoot your shot?
If
I'm
I
asking
find
personally.
him attractive, I'm gonna go up to him.
And say what though?
Hi.
and say, hey, I'm going to speak, like have a regular conversation.
It don't take much. Like you don't
Oh, you
need,
gotta
you don't
say
need
hi.
no witty
Like, you
punch
don't
line.
have
You don't
to.
gotta make them eyes.
I'm gonna go.
All you gotta say is hi, man.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
if I'm a
it.
little
Sure.
tipsy, maybe.
How you doing?
Sober, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna be so nervous.
Nah, I'm gonna do it.
I think that's why it's so.
That's how you get rejected.
This is why.
man.
This is why it's so confusing.
I'm bad. I'm sorry.
This is why it's so confusing for men, because on one end you have women complaining that men don't approach women anymore, and then on the other end it's like, nigga, why you approaching me? You out of my. It's like, damn.
No,
but it's
because-
like, it's,
But to your point, you said you did your makeup, you just nice, all this, and he rolled out of bed, blah blah. Y'all going two different places. Obviously, you got your makeup done, you blah blah.
No,
You going
he's a
somewhere else.
bum. There's a difference.
He's a
Y'all
bum.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Y'all know exactly what I'm talking
We're talking about real bums.
Yeah, like
No, not
the
even.
fake
No,
one, the
not
real
even.
one.
Like a bum that's not a bum. Like, like for example, the guys who are
she traumatized
outside
y'all.
of the
Like,
bodega
like,
talking about
Posted on the block.
yo, what's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Can I take you out? Like, what? Where you
Niggas
going?
still say-
Let's
Niggas
get
still-
a
chopped cheese?
Yes.
Do I look like?
They say yo ma still?
Like,
They still
it's-
say yo ma?
Yes.
Yo ma.
Don't
crazy. I
don't
thought
even
they
act
were-
like y'all don't be at the bodegas. Y'all don't know.
Nah,
y'all now
nah.
y'all.
See, look,
acting
you
crazy.
generalize.
But a
Look at you
person
generalize.
don't-
Like,
No, we live in New York City. Get out of here, generalize.
So, but who's to say? But who's to say he can't take you somewhere nice though?
Man.
I'm sorry, but perception that's just and
There
that's
you gotta pull up in a Rolls
and
Royce.
no, and it's not just look cleansed and cleanly and put together. Like
You-
what does that have to do? I'm not talking about he has to have names.
So
brands,
you
this and
always
that.
you always look
It's-
cleansed and cleanly and put together.
I do.
I believe you.
I do. And if I don't, and that's a perfect point, because if I don't, I don't want to be bothered. I'm trying to be in and out. And then y'all still be in somebody's face. Like I would not
No,
go up
literally.
to someone like that. So that's
See,
what I'm
that's the
saying.
difference between men
Well,
and women.
and
man.
that's the thing. You have no shame.
Because-
They want you to
no
do that
shame.
every time.
No
men,
shame.
men see the potential in a woman. Like,
Well, I get
you
that.
could be
That's
dressed
different.
bummy, whatever. But, you
that's
know what I mean? She
different.
still got. You know what I mean? She still got the.
That is true.
But
She's still pretty.
But
She still
It's
got the
when you
nice
get more
shape and the
attention
sweats.
When you look crazy.
Yeah.
I-
You can look crazy.
I
That's
honestly
when you
like
get
a
most
girl
attention.
that's
A person
just
can only
naturally
say
walking
yes
down the
or
street,
no.
her sweats, know what I mean, got her hair in a bun or whatever, looking messy. I prefer that over a woman
She got
walking
the
out.
bonnet outside.
The bonnet.
No,
Not no bonnet, nah,
Nah,
not no bonnet.
bonnet's crazy.
Not the bonnet?
Nah, no
Damn,
bonnet.
can't even do that anymore.
Nah,
I do
bonnet.
it.
I
But-
do it.
It depends
I'll
on
throw
the
on a hoodie real
person.
fast before I
I'll
throw
throw
it.
on the bonnet. Like, I will do that.
The nigga,
We
the
know, we
nigga
know.
veneer stopped showing once I said the bonnet. Nigga put them shits away. Like, yeah, I mean, listen, I think it is a bit hard. It's tricky because men, we do see women, we want to shoot a shot. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you could get that, nigga, why you even, I'm out your league. And he don't think that you out his league. He found you
Well, why
attractive.
That's crazy.
And you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
crazy to me.
Yo, even if you know a shorty
Because
out your league.
y'all price women. I know you, I don't know what's the word for this, but you guys look at a woman and you see her maintenance. You guys
look
do
like
this. You guys think, you evaluate women looking at her, she may be out my league or maybe not. I know you get, just like I could look at a man
I
and
wouldn't say
"Hmm."
out my league. I say she look expensive.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you look like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's
so
like
when you walk down the
saying
block, you feel like you look expensive and an expensive man should approach you. That's what you're saying.
or just someone who is
He always wanna
in my
take it,
league.
like,
Yes.
always.
You know when you're not in someone's league. Come on now. Come on.
How you
But some
how you
people
supposed to
may
know that?
feel like
I
they're
don't
not
know.
in your league. and
That's what
they
the
still wanna
confidence. That's why we
shoot
got to
shot,
build up the
though.
No,
confidence.
That's
not
not
like, you know
that
what I'm saying?
confidence. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
No, it's
You walking
delusion.
down the, you
Anybody could
walking
come
down
up
the
to
same
It's
street I'm
delusion.
walking down, but you out of my league? What the
It's delusion.
You on the same bus I'm on.
It's delusion. I'm telling you.
You at the bus stop with your Louis bag, but you out of my league?
With the macaw joint. Like, what?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
No, that's a good
Come
point.
on,
Nah, that's
bro.
I can't like example.
Beyonce out my league. Rihanna out my league. Anybody walking these streets is whatever,
That's
bro.
just
Come
by
on.
That's crazy.
chance.
So everybody
Whatever.
free game. That's
And on that note, we out of here. Like, you know what I'm
No
saying? Like,
way.
yeah. Listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, ladies, let them know where they can follow you at. We can start over
I'm
here.
Henny Straight. You can follow me on Instagram at Henny Straight, HennyStrait.
H to go 24.
Any kid is
You
a
can
good
follow me.
Okay.
H to
My
go
name is
24.
Destiny. You can follow me at Sezzy.Desi_ and follow the Hey Girl Pod on Instagram.
Hey, girl.
Janae, follow me at JustJ _93.
I'm Mira, the real Mira __.
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all join the membership. Pretty sure we're going to have a lot of craziness behind the scenes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And all
we're
y'all-
going to talk about my Miami trip because that shit was crazy.
All right,
Like,
and all y'all homeless
like,
dudes slide in their DMs. Now.
Please
Please don't.
How they got a
You can
DM
use
though?
them,
Like,
man.
that's-